Hello friends, it's me Karthik. Hope you guys are doing really good. So in our previous topic, we have discussed about constructors, right? Now let's move on to the next interview question is method based constructor. What is the exact difference you will get? What is the similarities you will get? That we are going to discuss, and this is also a very common interview questions, especially for freshers guys. So I would really suggest you guys to watch it till the end, and if you found it useful, please do like, share and subscribe. Okay, so first of all, here I have a class called school. Okay, and I have few class variables like id, name, address and number of students. Okay, so what is the purpose of constructor is I wanted to initialize my class variable. That is a purpose. Okay, and whereas this is a purpose. Okay, I'm initializing my class variables. Okay, and here are the methods. The thing I am doing in method is to perform certain operations with by using class members. Okay, I am performing certain operations. Okay, so let's write it down because this is very important thing. Constructor is nothing but to the purpose is to in what is the purpose to initialize class variables. Okay, to initialize class variable I am going to use the constructor, whereas method is not to initialize, basically here to perform operations I'm going to use a method. Okay, and if you observe here, method names are not the same name as class name, whereas the constructors will have the same name as class names, right? So that also let's write it. This is also important thing. I would like to write it down here, like not same name as class name, whereas constructor will have same name as class name. Okay, and also one more thing here is like all constructors will not have any return type, including void will not have any return type, whereas methods should have some or other return type. That means method should have a return type. Okay, so here is like a have should have return type. Here constructor will not have, or not will not, I can use should not have any return type. I can use like that, should not. Okay, this is the next difference. Okay, and when the method being invoked, when the constructor being invoked is also an important thing. Okay, here I have created a class object with the help of new keyword. When I am doing this, what happens is it will go to the school and it will check for the corresponding constructor. If it is not there, if it is zero parameterized constructor, then Java or the JVM will automatically creates. Okay, so the invoking a constructor is done automatically. Okay, whereas invoking a method is done explicitly. Okay, here the thing is invoking a method, invoking is done explicitly, whereas in case of constructor it is automatically done. Okay, then the next thing is you can call the method how many times ever you wanted. There is no restriction at all. Okay, there is no restriction at all, but can you call a constructor? No, that is also a very important thing. Okay, then there is a similarity. If you observe here is like a constructor can have the same name and different parameters, Also, a method can also have the same name, different parameters. That means overloading is possible. Overloading is possible in both scenarios. Okay, overloading is possible in both scenarios means method level and constructor level overloading is possible. What about overriding? Okay, so when I am overriding this, let's say like school is there, let's say like Geetam school. Okay, Geetam school is a specific class which is a child class of the school. In that case, I can override my methods, okay, with my own logic. Okay, so overriding is possible in case of overriding. Riding is possible. That means I am inheritance is possible. Inheritance is possible here. Okay, overriding means I am using the same method name, different logic being implemented. That is possible in case of method. Whereas for constructor, it is not possible, but you can call the parent constructor with the help of super keyword. It will automatically call from child class constructor to parent class constructor. It is automatically being called. Okay, that is also a major difference I would like to inform here. Okay, so if I wanted to make it short within 30 seconds, the purpose of method is to to perform certain operations by using the class members, whereas constructor is to assign some values or initialize some values to the class members. Okay, and I can invoke the method with the help of the class variables or the class name, but explicit invoking is been done here in case of method, whereas for constructor it is automatically being invoked. Okay, and both cases overloading is possible, whereas overriding is possible. In case of method, overriding is not possible, but you can call the super class constructor with the help of super keyword. Okay, and the major difference is method should have at least, not at least, method should have the return type, whereas constructor should not have the return type. That is also a very important difference. Hope this is useful, guys.